today? I'm doing fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And I am ready to make some quilt blocks. I'm missing a piece. This one right here. Somehow it got out of whack. We're going to start with block number 43 tonight. Right here, 43 of our Tula Pinks. Y'all, we got to get busy. Busy. Got to speed things up here. So I'm going to try to do them fast. Let's see what we got in our envelope. Oh, this one's all blues. This one's pretty. Yes, turn y'all around just a little bit. Look how pretty this one is. I didn't say it. Welcome in the sewing room. Now I've said it. These go on the sides like this. And let's see, what have I got going on here? These are the same. Got two of these right there. And these have these on the corners. Then I've got these two right here with these on the corners. I know that doesn't look like much and doesn't look like it makes sense, but trust me, it will in the end. In the end, it will all make perfect sense. All right. Now then, this one we'll save for the last, and this one we'll save for last. So this one right here, you're going to take one of your rectangle pieces and one of your square pieces, and you're going to lay them right like this. And you are going to sew from here to here on that corner. Can y'all see good? Going to sew from right here to right here. And then you're going to cut this and you're going to turn that. Then you're going to lay this one on here and you're going to sew from right here to right here. Okay? You're going to cut that and you're going to turn that one back. So you're going to end up with something that looks about like that. Can y'all see that? All right, so let's get sewing. I'm using a size 12 needle, 1/4 inch seams, unless I'm doing this on the diagonal. Then I'm using this seam tape right here. This center red line right here is your needle line. That lines up right here with your needle. And y'all can't see that, can you? Turn y'all around here. All right. This is my 1/4 inch seam tape right here. Can y'all see that? And on each side of this red line is a 1/4 inch. Right here. This red line is your seam line right here. Right down through there. So if I'm just stitching a triangle right here, as long as this triangle stays on that, then it's going to sew straight from that corner to that corner. Got it? From that corner to that corner. As long as this, as it feeds through, stays on this line right here. So that's 1/4 inch seam tape. That's how you use it. And I wish I had a better angle for you all, but I don't. Back stitch when you start and when you stop. Get our iron turned on because it automatically turns off. Let me grab some scissors. I'll be right back. All righty. Can y'all see this now? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I actually have them upside down for you all. See that? And it makes these little peaks like this. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to sew these 4 together using a 1/4 inch seam. Then we're going to sew this piece on this side and this one on this side, and this block will be finished. Turn you all around so you can watch on the machine. Okay. I didn't think I came down far enough on that. Let's sew that again. Now then, let's see. We got that point in there the way it's supposed to be. Close enough. Better. It's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. On that seam right there, and it's wanting to bunch up. All right, let's press these. Now then, doesn't that look pretty? Now let's sew these two together. Right like this. Broke my thread. We gotta rethread the machine. All right, let's see if it'll sew better now that we got some thread in it. Okie doke. Now then, press this. And then we're getting ready to put our sides on. There, doesn't that look pretty? So this side on here, pretty sides together, matching it up and going all the way down there through there. Just like that. There's one side. Look at that. Now let's do this side, and then this block will be finished. Now these seams, for some reason, are giving me a fit tonight. They're thick. All right, let's press this one, and then we got block number 43 done. It needs to be squared up, but there it is. There's block number 43. Isn't that pretty? Lay it over there and let's see what block number 44 is. Oh, this one should be easy because it's just, 6 little pieces. Let's see what our fabrics are. That's the fun part. I cut these out a long time ago and I don't even know. Oh, this one will be pretty. Here's our golds. And here's our blues. So you put the blue squares on the gold and the gold squares on the blue. And there again, you sew them. Outside corner to inside corner. Outside corner to inside corner. Okay? Turn y'all around. We're going to use our 1/4-inch seam tape right here. And we're going to sew. Going to trim it down and press. Okay, let's do this one now. Outside to the inside. Line it up on your 1/4-inch seam right here. Trim it and press it. There's one half of our block. When we get the other half done, we'll do the same thing. Outside to the inside. And press. Y'all know we just have to sew these two together then. And this block will be finished. and we just have to sew them right like this. See that? Do you want that on the inside or do you want that on the inside? I think we'll go with the gold on the inside. Really doesn't matter. All right, y'all. Here, this one is finished. It didn't take us any time at all. Look how pretty this one turned out. There's block number 44. Easy peasy. That one was very quick. So here's 43 and 44. Let's see what number 45 is. Okay. It's just 4 half square triangle blocks. Look here. That's all this one is. Another one that should be very quick, very easy. Let's see what we've got in our envelope. What colors y'all think this one's going to be? It's pink. Oh, it's pink. It's pink, 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 pink. All right, let's see what we got. We got this one. Got 2 of these. And I don't know what we ought to do here, y'all. Do these 2 together and these 2 together, I think. Yeah, let's do that. All right, are y'all ready? We just sew these down the middle to make our half squares, and we're going to sew all 4 of them at one time, pretty sides together. All right, we're going to piece these together. This one will come together really fast too. Make sure you've got your angle set right and start stitching. Holding this right there on that center of your 1/4 inch seam tape. And then grab you the next one. Line it up squared right there and just start sewing. Where our little thread cutter flower is. All right, so let's cut these. Does it matter which way? I don't think it does. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's press them out. All righty, let's see how we lay them out here now. This one goes like that. So this one goes like that. This one goes like this. This one goes like this. I think this is the way that they go. I'm looking here. Let me turn this upside down so I can make sure I've got them going the right direction. Those two are right. Yeah, I do. All right. All right, so we're going to sew these two together and these two together right down the centers. And now back around here. Make sure you've got your points squared away. And we're going to sew these two right down through here. We're going to press one seam one direction and one the other. And then we're going to nest these little seams right here. And when you nest your seams, I tell y'all this every time, but somebody might be new. You press one seam going this way and one seam going this way. And when you do, they just lay right there together and they kind of lock together to where they won't slide about. Okay, and it also gives you your not so much bulk all on one side. And here's this block, and it's all finished. And you can turn it any direction that you want to turn it. I'm going to give it a little spritz. Okay, here's number 45. We're just zooming right along here. There's 45. Let's see what 46 is. Oh, it's about the same thing. You just lay them different. Same block, just different color combination, but it's the same block. Okay, we're just going to lay them a little bit different. What do you think these fabrics are going to be? Purple and yellow. Purple and gold. So these we're just going to lay here and we're going to sew. We're going to chain piece these right here, corner to corner, each one of them. All right, are y'all ready? All right, let's cut them apart. Trim off our excess. When you make blocks like this, you waste a lot. You're better off to cut them a little bit larger and then make two, because this right here is all waste when you sew them like this. So I like to cut mine a little bit bigger, and I'll show y'all how to do that sometime, because then you can sew one seam and get two blocks. And you don't have that extra waste. All right, now let's see how these lay. These lays like this, and this, and this, and this. These go right like this, you all. So you know the drill, these two and these two. And then we sew it down the middle. Yep, and press. Here again, you want to sew, press one seam one way and one the other. They just lay right in there. Just perfect. Let's press this one in. We've got 4 blocks done in just no time. Oh, this one turned out really pretty. Look at this one. This is number 46. Well, let's see what number 47 is. We're just zooming right along. Oh, this one's got a lot of pieces. Oh, yes, it does. It has a lot of pieces. But it's just our half square triangles, so it shouldn't take us but just a minute. Okay, wonder what these fabrics are going to be. Oh, these are pretty. These are mint green and blue. Look here. Look here. Isn't that pretty together? Yes, it is. All right, this looks like a little girl. So let's get them all set up here. You've going to have nine blocks. This is like a 9 patch, but we're making it with a half square and triangles. It's not like a 9 patch, it is a 9 patch with half square triangles. It's quiet up here tonight, you all. Y'all notice how when it gets dark, sounds are different. It's quieter. It sounds different than it does in the daylight. Sound travels different when there's no sunshine, no daylight. Sounds different when there literally is no sun. It's just daylight. All right, let's just chain piece these 9 little blocks here. Wish I could find my little doomahickey. It's right there. It is. I knew it was right there. Had to be. All right, line them up. You can take your pen or your pencil and draw a line from corner to corner on these blocks. That one decided to eat it. But if you've got the 1/4 inch seam tape, it makes it quicker. You can cut out that step of drawing that diagonal line. Y'all, these pieces are so tiny. They're just going down in here. Okay, y'all, I got 2 more. Think I can do them without the machine eating one of them? No, I can't because the machine just ate this one. All right. Now then, let's trim these and press these. Okay. They have an extra one. What do you know? Let me get them pressed. I do have an extra one. I cut 10 of these. All right. So this is the way they go, right like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just like that. So we're going to sew these three, and these three, and then we'll sew our 3 rows together. Okay. All right. Now then, got to sew this one on right like this. Make sure you get them all turned right. Is that right? Nope, that's wrong. Needs to go like this. Got 3 more seams to make, and this block will be done. It had 18 pieces, you all. All right, here we go. Could do them like that, but this calls to do them like this. And I shall nest these little seams right here, just like that. Lay that down. 1/4 inch seam. Back stitch when you start and when you stop. Now then, This one goes just like this. And then we'll give it a good spritz and a good press, and this one will be finished. All right, let's give it a good spritz and a good spray and a good press. Spritz it and press it. All right, there's block number 47. Let's see, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. Let's see if we can do one more. What's our time looking like? Maybe we can get one more. 48. Oh, this one's triangles and rectangles. Look at this one. Look here. Triangles and rectangles. Yes, it is. And wonder what colors we chose for that one. Any ideas? Some brown, some green, some kind of peach color, pinky. All right, let's see what we got here. We got two of these. Two of these. Two of these. These go on the outside edges right down there and right up here. Okay? And these go right here and right here. And these are half square triangles right here because we're doing triangles this time. This is our triangle section. All right, so let's make our two triangles. 1/4 inch seam line. Okay, let's cut these down and give them a good press. And you know, most of these I have cut from a charm pack. Different charm packs that I bought, and that's 5-inch squares. You can do so much. If you want to do like a scrappy type quilt, you can do so much with that. Okay, so these go this way, and these go like this. So I'll do these two, and then the other two, and that one. Now then, So our darker onto the lighter. All right, let's give these a good spritz and a spray. All right, let's see exactly how these go now. This goes like this. And this one goes like this. Okay, so we're going to sew these two and these two. Then we'll have one more seam and this one will be finished. You all, we can just zippity-doo right here right along. Remember, you press one seam one direction and one the other. And put them right together just like this. Nest those seams in there. And stitch. And then this one is finished. And we will have done 6 blocks. Oh, this one's pretty too. You all, I love pink and brown together. Do you? I think that makes a very pretty combination. And there's that one. Didn't that turn out pretty? All right, so let's recap what we've done. All right, bring y'all up here so you can see. We've got 6 blocks. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. Now then, look at these. Aren't they pretty? 43 through 48. Aren't they pretty? I love them all. Let me know which one you like the best from 43 to 48. All right. And that's going to be all for this one. I'll see you all back in the next one. Thanks for watching.